Hello?
Are you there?
Are you in are you in the back rooms of the Macy's department store with me?
Oh shit! I
A
just
fake plant?
realized. Decoration?
A squishmallow?
What's his name?
I don't want to tell him yet.
Okay, we can introduce him later.
We lied. We're in my closet.
we're in your closet.
Oh my god!
Yay!
Welcome to Bob. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Bob and Friends.
Woo! This is. I love you, Bob. This is the part where I'll insert live studio audience applause.
Right here.
Right here. We'll be silent right now too. for the space for the audio.
Okay, ready? What if we
If
just
you'll-
left it blank?
If you're in the studio with us right now, you'll notice that we have a very beautiful set, including some totes.
Some totes, fake plant, some clothes that are kind of in the frame, but
It honestly might be better if they just covered me. If they couldn't see me, it might be better.
I would much rather it just be me. Actually. I think this is my podcast now.
I think I should leave. But
I'm
anyway,
glad he's here.
Okay, I'll talk about him now.
Okay.
So so maybe so you could see how big he is, you should move him for a second. As you can see, this squishmallow is really large. But this is the thing about Big Chungus. That's his name.
That's his name.
That's his name. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
Big
Chungus.
Chungus.
He's gonna be a recurring character in the podcast. But the thing about him is that I got him for like $20 in Japan, and then after I bought him, I then promptly went home, and then I was like, so where am I gonna put him? Like in my suitcase.
now
Like where am I gonna put
He
him?
lives in the back rooms of the Macy's.
The Macy's department
Yeah.
store. Actually, if I'm being honest, this is more like a Dollar General.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that has to go. Well, okay, so for Bob and Friends, okay, more information on this podcast. So we're just two more goons.
We're just two guys.
We're just two guys in the back rooms.
I'm but a man.
Oh, I thought you were like, I'm high demand, and I was like, that's so true.
I am but a man.
You are but a man.
You are but a man.
Wait, what's that Beatles song? It's like, I am the Eggman.
I'm the Eggman. I'm the Walrus. Goo 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 tube.
He says, I'm the walrus, right?
Yeah.
What's the correlation?
He's just, I don't know, he's a walrus.
That's so true. I won't ask more questions, but
I smell like bleach.
oh my god, wait, let's talk about that. Wait, so welcome to the weekly
I smell.
No!
The
weekly
report.
report.
I thought you were going to be like, the weekly roundup. Or something like that.
Wait, can we change it to the weekly roundup?
Yeah. I like the
Welcome
weekly roundup.
to
Welcome to the
Weekly roundup. Wait,
Yeehaw.
we should make this is like live idea creating.
We need a sting for that.
There we go. I was gonna say we need like a. So a fun fact about this closet is that it's like right
We're
underneath.
Harry Potter.
A fun fact about this closet is that it's right underneath the stairs of our apartment. Like we're at a townhome, and so if y'all hear people walking on top of us, it's because they're actually walking on top of us.
And they're walking on top of the next greatest wizard of all time, which is the both of us. We are both Harry Potter.
Watch Mojo.
Top
10
10
best
greatest wizards.
best wizards of all time. Number 5. What do who start with number 5?
Gandalf. I don't know.
Number 3. I skipped number 4. I've already
I
fucked it
don't
up.
know
I
any-
skipped number 4.
I don't know any wizards. All I know is I'm number 1.
That's so true. I'm happy with being number 2. I don't think I have a choice.
I think that's a little generous. I don't know about that.
I wouldn't even make the Watch Mojo top 10 if I'm being honest.
I don't know. There's nothing really mystical or magical about you, so.
That's so true. Why don't we cover my face with something? Why don't we
Just put a bag over your head.
Shame. Like where's the flogger behind me that will like flog me for
I
shame
literally I can smell the bleach sweating off my forehead. Like
Okay.
I can smell the fragrance coming from me. I need to explain what's going on.
Okay, we started the weekly roundup and we lied. We didn't actually start the
We
weekly
started
roundup.
talking about wizards because I said Harry Potter.
Because you
I
distracted
distracted
me.
you.
Okay, well, here's the thing. So this is the thing about the weekly report is that we want to cover all of the really important things that have happened in our
Yes.
lives over the
Yes.
past week.
Yes.
So the first order of business is that Nathan took a bleach bath.
I took a bleach bath because it's not a
Why?
complete...
Why?
Okay! When I say bleach bath, it sounds like I literally just like poured an entire bottle of bleach into a bathtub.
Why
and
not just
submerged
leave
myself.
it up to the listener to decide?
You know, I think they've already decided. Like every time I've said I took a bleach bath to someone, they were like,
Are you okay?
"What is going
you okay?
on? Like, are you okay?" No, literally, like. Anyways, so
If it makes you feel better, I can't smell it.
I'm glad you can't smell it. I was like, as I was over there like fixing the camera, like I was sweating, and I could literally smell it like coming off of my body. So basically,
The
I think
title for this episode should be "I'm sweating
I
bleach."
took I love how we're always on the wrong page.
It's like the same page, but like adjacent.
Like different paragraphs.
Same page, different paragraphs.
Yeah.
But you were saying.
I just have some wounds, some open wounds, because I'm a skater boy.
Well-
Said she did say "see you later, boy," and left me on the ground. And
But how did you acquire them? Because you just said that, but like.
so so
I don't mean to put you on blast.
no, it's okay. You can put me on blast. I often do not practice like protecting myself in various ways, and one of those ways is I don't protect myself as I'm doing activities like skating.
It makes you think back to the days of old when you were like maybe 7 or 8, and your mom's like, "Are you wearing your knee pads?
Yeah.
Are you wearing your helmet?"
And
like,
obviously, no.
They look stupid.
I'm not gonna wear my knee pads, and I should have because now I have some blemishes, and I am
Some sunspots.
some sunspots. I think I'm investigating. I think that I might have a staph infection. Now,
Stuff.
we just stick for that. Staph infection alert. Now,
Used
Aubrey-
only for very niche situations. We have to cut that out.
We have to cut that out.
No one can know that I had a hair in my mouth.
We need to start over right now.
Wait, why did I say that? Why did I say that?
They didn't know.
You took a bleach bath?
Yeah.
Why did you take a bleach bath?
Anyways, well, so Aubrey, you were very knowledgeable, or you have experience with staph infections.
I do.
Because it just lives in your nose.
That's so okay. I should give brief context to that. So my brother. Usually, people get staph in the hospital, which is like very ironic to me. It's like I feel it's the place where the most infected people are, but it's also the most like
clean place ever.
Like it should be because there's a bunch of sick people
Right.
there.
Yeah.
But that's a very likely place for you to get staph. So my brother, who was in the hospital, got staph. He then graciously gave it to my dad. And then my dad graciously gave it to my mom. And somehow I woke up and it was in my knee. Like I had a staph infection on my knee.
So how does it just like never, like it's always just like in your nose?
Well, this is my understanding of staph. I'm not a STEM girly. Do we look like STEM people?
I'm a STEM girly.
Do we look like STEM people?
I studied STEM in college. I'm just
Two truths and a lie.
This whole podcast is just gonna be me lying.
2 truths and a lie. I have a film degree. I'm a
STEM girly.
I am a STEM girly. I'm straight, but I'm gay. 2 truths and a lie. But once you acquire staph, you carry it. So that's why it's in my nose. That's just what my mom told me.
Okay.
But it's true because
if you pick that, if you dig in that gold mine.
If I open that can of worms. If I like happen to like wipe my nose or something like that, and then like touch, even if it's like a scab,
Mm.
there's a possibility that like staph could get in there. That's how I've gotten
Okay.
staph before.
Okay.
That's why
I see that.
I get them around my nose very
So
frequently.
what is it about your nose though? Like now that I have staph, am I gonna have the same
Is it gonna
problem?
be in your nose?
And I don't even know. Is it gonna start residing in my nose? I don't know if I even have staph though. Like I think I do. Maybe. I don't. I don't know. So, anyways,
Because okay, chain of events.
chain of
Chain of
events.
events. Keeping on the plot. You fell down, putting you on blast.
Putting
you
me
fell.
on blast.
You fell down a hill.
Yeah.
You-
Did I even explain that? I went down a hill really really fast, and I thought this is awesome. I felt like alive. I felt so good. And then my board
the
started to do
breeze going
this,
through your
started to go
hair.
like wobbling, and I was like, "Oh, that's scary." And then I saw ahead of me there was like a divot, and there was a bunch of water, and I was like, "That's not gonna happen. I'm going to die if I go through that." So I had to abort, and as I aborted, I started to run because I had to sprint because I'm going so fast. So like you can't just get off and that's it. Like
You have to like
you have
jump.
you have to get off and fucking go, and I couldn't keep up, and I did for a while. I was like fucking sprinting for like
Usain
half
Bolt.
a second.
Simone Biles.
I was
of
Simone
track.
Biles. Yeah, is she track? Yeah.
She does track.
Okay,
Well,
good.
no,
Oh,
she's a gymnast. But
yeah.
I just named the first
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
I named the first athletes that came to my mind.
Got it. Usain Bolt. Simone Biles. But so yeah, and then
Yeah.
I tumbled and I couldn't keep up, and I tumbled and
And
yeah,
now he
I
has
have-
2 wounds.
Yeah, and so if you do have staph, apparently I did not know this. A dermatologist told me to do this, but apparently you're supposed to take a bath with half a cup of bleach in it. And I thought bleach on skin, that doesn't sound right, but
Sounds reasonable to me.
apparently it kills the infection. I don't feel like it has done anything, but we'll see. Anyways, that's
How
the end of
long?
that.
How long did you stay in the bath for? Like
20 minutes.
20-minute bleach bath.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of just flying from the seat of my pants.
I think I came home last night and I walked in and Nathan was sitting on the couch and he turned around and went, "I took a bleach bath." And I was like, "Oh, baby."
Like, of course.
Of fucking
Of
course.
fucking course.
I leave the house for 2 hours. Can't let you do anything. But I mean, at least like the
Don't
wound.
look at them.
No, I won't.
They'll look back.
Just one
The
eye,
hills
like
have eyes. Yeah.
one eye opens.
Yeah.
That's the consequence. Oh, I didn't tell you this.
What?
The consequence of staph infections is that you like grow, like eyeballs, like extra eyes.
Don't scare me.
This is like
I don't like
this is like the version of like, it's like when you look something up on Google and it's like, do I have a staph infection? It's like, actually you're gonna grow extra body parts and
You're gonna grow 4 more nipples on your body. You ready for that?
for that would be so like breaking the fourth wall. If like the WebMD site said like at the very end it was like, you're actually going to grow 4 nipples. You ready for
Are
that?
you sure you're ready for that? Are you prepared?
Shoot us an email. Like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
But so Nathan took a bleach bath and
now,
we'll update y'all next week if it worked.
Yeah.
But so far we're having very, like you said,
I'm
very
having
neutral.
some mixed reactions. I don't.
Don't look at
It's
it.
looking back at me.
Don't look at it.
I hope the viewers cannot see.
That's the first. No, I was gonna say they're both on this
Yeah.
side, so like, no one's
No one
gonna
can see.
know.
No one will know. So now I smell like bleach, and I'm hoping
Well,
that.
to yourself, I don't smell it. Yeah, I was gonna say that was the next thing you said. Is you were like, I took a bleach bath. Can you smell it? Like,
Yeah.
and then I only smelled it when I like was 1 millimeter away from your skin.
I
Smelling
mean that
it.
makes sense. I just and then also like my boxers, like I took them off and I like almost vommed. I vommed smelling them because I don't know what happened in like my nether regions, but I think some bleach collected somewhere. I don't know. This is a lot of TMI.
No.
Just-
See, that's like such like mixed vibes. Like you would think from the sniff test from your like your undies that
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh, like bad, but it's like oh, bleach smell.
Yeah.
Like like
It was
bleach
just
smell.
like all of a sudden I mean now like I feel like my bed probably smells like bleach, and I don't know if I'm gonna want to do that.
Bleach, a memoir by Nathan Zuniga.
Oh, I forgot to start the stopwatch. That's okay. We'll start it now. It's been like 10 minutes.
We'll go for like 4 hours.
Yeah, I
Does
think
that sound
so.
reasonable?
I think so. Yeah. I can sit
Will
here
y'all
for.
will y'all listen?
You know what I cannot. Sorry, side note. You know what I cannot wait for today?
What?
Can you guess? What
Um,
what comes weekly? Maybe sometimes twice a week. That is just the best thing in this entire world for me.
Well-
For me specifically.
Well, I know it's when you get $50 on the
Yes.
on the.
On Grubhub.
Why
But
is it
what
Grubhub?
specifically? Yeah, it's Grubhub.
Is it the bento box?
I literally like every 5 minutes I just can't stop thinking about that goddamn bento box.
Okay, this is the beginning of our culinary review segment of Bob and Friends. I also didn't say that. I'm Bob, for
Oh
reference.
yeah, and I'm friends.
And you're Friends.
Yeah.
You don't have a name.
Can I be N friends?
Like the what is this called? Like the not
Is
the,
it-
not a serif.
I
That's a
don't.
font.
I have no clue. But is it Bob and Friends or is it Bob and Friends?
Bob and Friends. However,
Mm.
the stylized and
Mm.
is
Oh,
like,
is like the
this
little
thing.
thing.
The
Can
thing
I
that
be
looks like an A.
and friends or can I just? Am I just friends?
Are you wanting to be two whole words?
Yeah.
Because you're a producer, I'll let you have both.
Thanks.
Wait,
you.
that brings us back to another thing from the weekly report. Is
What?
that barista that made our
Oh
life?
shite.
That barista that made our life.
Oh my god,
Yeah?
he's made my life so many times. Oh my god. So there's a barista that works at Starbucks around here, and
I hope that he hears this because he needs to know.
he needs
like,
to know how beautiful of a person he is. Because like at first, whenever I was there and I heard him speaking, I was like, this guy cannot be more annoying. Like he just, the way he talks, he goes, "Hello, how you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm working at Starbucks. Yeah." What can I
Well,
get you?
I think what turned the leaf was when he used that one line. Because I went separately, and me and Nathan witnessed this barista on different occasions.
Yeah.
It's the Starbucks on University more towards like Panera and whatnot.
Mm.
For
anyone living in College Station.
for anyone who's gonna like,
All of the people living in College Station.
but we respect his privacy. But he
We really just respected his privacy there.
Just-
Exactly what Starbucks he will
maybe
be. Okay, y'all remember the one on the way on University, on the way to Panera. Okay,
I don't know why that was a detail. I felt like I was like, yes, like we all love him. Like we're all gonna.
everyone go tell him how much you love him.
This like you know what this feels like? It feels like the start of a cult.
Yeah. 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 You want a straw with that? Yeah. Okay.
It was like when I pulled up, and what turned the leaf for me is when I heard him, like, he's always working the drive-thru, which is very relevant for what I'm about to say, and he was like, give me a,
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, what can I get for you? How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm working a drive-thru, how about you? Like, I was like, that is just so...
And I heard him use that same line as well, which I'm glad he reuses his lines because they're great. They're fire.
Zinger.
He'll be like, "Yeah, today I'm working at Starbucks today. Yeah." And he's just so sassy, and I love him. Well, at first it was annoying, but
Cunty.
it was cunty. And then I started thinking, like, he has power. He has so much power over these people going through the drive-thru, and like, I want to be him, and I want to have him. And now I'm attracted to him, and I want him to be my husband. So.
I want to, like, give him a hug.
Yeah, I want to give him like a really big squeeze and then never let him go. I want to tell him that. I feel like he'd be like, yeah, okay.
Well, I gotta get back to working a drive-thru.
I'm in love with Starbucks. I already got a ring on my finger, and that's the old missus.
Well, yeah, I'm betrothed. Yeah. That's what he would say.
I love him.
No, I love him too, but if you're listening to this, you've made our lives, and we have nothing. I want to be him. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And a big squeeze, obviously.
Yeah. I want to be him, and I want him at the same time.
He makes me want. Wait. He makes me want to go through the drive-through the wrong direction. He It makes me want to go through the drive-through the wrong direction and just like pull up and be like, "Is he in there?" Like, that's what he makes me want to do. And then he's like, "Yeah, did you order a drink?" Like, I'm like, "No." I'm like, I'm not even in a car. I'm like on a Razor scooter or something. Like,
I didn't want a Razor scooter really bad. I saw someone going hard on a Razor scooter at the skate park like yesterday. Like
the question
hard.
is, are we talking like the non-pussy Razor scooter, like the original, just the silver, like not the motorized
Yes, the one that
one?
gives you scooter ankle. No, yeah, he was
Scooter
like,
ankle.
he was flying. He was like, just like, sorry, Leaf. He was just going everywhere on that thing. I was like, oh my god.
Whipping that thing
It was
around.
no, literally, he would do like a little spin. Like he would do a little like get a little air, and then like it would like spin around under him. He was crazy. I feel like I could do that.
Another person that I wanted to be. That's another really good idea. I love idea throwing around as we're recording.
Right.
A good idea is like people random, like the barista, like
Yeah.
random passerby people we met in the past week that I want to be.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be that person.
I want to be that scooter guy.
I want to be that barista. I want to have that power he has. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I feel like I become 10 times more confident as soon as I'm holding a microphone. Like if I set this hoe down right now and if I just had free reign to do whatever I wanted to with
you
my
have
hands.
nothing. You're so small.
I'm so You're so big.
You're so small.
Squish you like a bug. That's the sound. That's the sound of, and I'm like I turn into like a teehee, like a teehee, like oh shucks, like I'm blushing.
Because
I'm
you
like,
feel like a bug.
yes.
Yeah, I like that.
We won't unpack that.
We won't unpack that.
But as soon as I like don't have microphone power, like it's too much freedom to do with my hands.
I understand that, and for me, it just feels It also just feels comfortable just holding this little guy up to my mouth. You know.
It makes me feel like I'm about to eat a sweet treat, but I'm not going to.
It makes me feel like I'm gonna eat a small, tiny like rodent, but I'm not going to.
Is that comforting? Is that comforting to you? The idea of eating a rat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, we have to let him have his line, but I want it.
It just is so fun to say.
Yeah. And the thing about microphone power is that I think that one barista would not, like, he might not feel as comfortable when he doesn't have his headset.
Yeah.
I wonder how he feels.
Yeah, he probably just feels so powerful every day. He walks into Starbucks, puts on that apron. Actually, he doesn't wear an apron, and then puts on his little headset, and then it just turns on. Yeah, he just turns it on right away.
Oh my god.
Speaking of baristas, this guy's about to become a barista tomorrow.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait. So for context, Nathan has been job hunting in this godforsaken town
for like a month.
Many moons.
It's been a really difficult. Like, I have never been unemployed for this long in my entire life.
And you would think that in a college town that it would not be that difficult.
Well, you would think that, but then you also consider that especially during the fall, there's so many college students that are like freshmen that are coming in to get a job. And
but you're graduated.
I've graduated. I'm full time. I'll be able to work all hours. I literally don't understand why it took me so long. I applied to over 30 jobs, and this is the only one, and they responded back to me immediately. So yeah, I'm gonna be a barista.
You get to work at a very vibey coffee shop. So like
really like indie ass, artsy ass coffee shop.
Cunty ass
coffee shop.
Ass.
It's so like indie girl coffee shop, and I love coffee shop.
It's really indie cough drop. That's what Ricola is. Call that Ricola.
Ricola is Ricola.
Ravioli. No. Focus on me. Focus on me. Ariana Grande. Focus on me. Think about it. Ricola.
Oh.
Ricola, the cough drop. That's the cough drop for indie people, isn't it? Like the packaging.
I guess.
Jamie.
Does it have like the? Yeah, you're right.
Jamie pulled up. Let's see.
Ricola.
The
throat balm.
Wait. Okay, look.
Like this?
Yes, because it has, like, the packaging is, like, paper. Like, it's not helpful because you can't feel it. Like, look at all the little, like, herb drawings on the side. Like,
You're right. I
you
mean,
tell me that a girl wearing a hair scarf is not going to walk into the Target and pick that one over, like, the Great
okay,
Value. Or,
actually,
I'm
you're
sorry, it's
so
Target
right.
brand.
Why did I think that the Ricola, like, I think this is a Mandela effect in my own brain, but I thought the Ricola, like on the packaging, it was like someone in the Alps. Like, I think in the commercials,
That's
it's
what it's
like,
meant to depict. Like, that's the vibe that they're going for, I feel like, brand strategy-wise.
is this a Mandela effect or am I like
Ricola...
commercial? I'm looking up a commercial because I'm like,
Okay, 1997?
yeah. See, they're like in the Alps or something. I think.
Wait, this is an... This is...
It's recording.
Ricola cough drops, a pleasant-tasting blend of organically grown herbs from Switzerland. For soothing relief, try Ricola.
Like, that is what I think of. I guess I just associated that with, like, the packaging for some reason. But you're right. This does look like an indie girl would buy
like,
it.
you can't... I don't know. Like, a girl... You, like, walk up to her and you're like,
How-
oh my god, I love your hair scarf. And she's like, thanks, I thrifted it. and then you look to see...
How did we get to Ricola? Coffee.
You don't need to know.
Cough drop, Ricola.
Nathan, okay, let's talk about this for a second. Nathan was like, oh my god, how are we going to fill the time? How are we going to fill
Yeah,
the...
no, I know. It's literally like, this is just what happens.
Well, you're gonna see a lot of people that would buy Ricola when you work at this coffee shop.
I'm so excited.
But I'm really, that's another weekly, I don't really have anything for myself for the weekly report. Like,
well,
nothing happened to me.
you're going to be doing a photo shoot.
That's true. That's
pretty cool.
true. So I'm part of an on-campus fashion. I can name this by name.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
I can name this by name.
Yeah.
A-Line magazine. I'm a part of that. And for my position, I'm now in a position where I'm usually helping other people make things. So I'm not really making anything of my own, which is like, I love my position. It's wonderful, and I get to help people cultivate their ideas and stuff. But for this print issue, I last minute am now shooting a photo shoot.
And it's with, like, fruit.
It's with fruit. It's with fruit. That's a very recent development. Spoiler alert for the print issue, but this doesn't give away the visuals, but we're gonna be doing stuff with fruit. I'm not gonna say what we're doing with fruit.
But just know, fruit will be there. All you fruit lovers out there, if you love fruit, go subscribe. Can you subscribe to A-Line somewhere?
That would be dope.
Is there like a magazine subscription anywhere?
You can subscribe to our newsletter.
Okay, cool.
So-
Subscribe to the newsletter because they will be talking about fruit at some point.
That photo shoot won't be in the newsletter.
What about the fruit lovers?
Well, okay, I'll create a separate, like, magazine specifically for that one photo shoot.
Okay.
It'll be called Fruit Lovers.
Can I be a part of that? You can gatekeep it if you want.
I'm gatekeeping it.
Okay.
I
hate fruit, so
Stay tuned.
stay tuned for fruit lovers.
Fruit Lovers. But on a real note, though, I am really excited about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And on a side note, like, the photo shoots for this print issue, I am so excited to see how they turn out.
Yeah.
Like, people's ideas have genuinely, like, blown me away.
That's awesome.
Very, very excited.
I'm glad that people are blowing you away with their ideas. That's really refreshing and good.
No, it is, and, like, I've been over the past few days, like, going through people's, like, photo shoot plans, basically, and people got a lot of shit, like,
Yeah.
a lot of ideas, and
Yeah, that's
that-
good.
it's much better. It's much better to me as a creative
Yeah.
when you have very specific ideas versus really broad ideas,
Yeah.
because I'm like, okay, well, like, what are you going to, like,
Yeah.
what, like, if it's too broad, then I have no idea what
I've
you're
noticed
doing.
that that's something to I've noticed
I've-
I've noticed that that is something that you like really gravitate towards is that you need a clear cut, especially with something that is going to be consumed by like the average person or just the general public. Like they need a very consumable, digestible theme and concept. It can't be too broad, or it's just not going to be cohesive. It's not going to work.
It also makes it like less enjoyable to make, because if you don't have like if the more broad that, this is a good way to say it, the more broad that you make your theme, the wider the target is,
Yeah.
so it's harder to hit the bullseye.
Yeah.
So if you make your bullseye really thin but it's really really defined,
Yeah.
then you know exactly what you're
That's
doing.
a great analogy.
Oh girl,
Wow.
I just pull it right out of my ass crack.
I like that.
Pff,
I
Shoot!
I love ass.
Shoot!
Can I put my leg like right there, or do you think that would be weird?
if it is weird, I think it's preferable. Like I think
Like my leg is starting to like. Oh yeah, can't feel a thing. Can't feel a thing. Anyways, so what?
Sorry,
what
I was looking at your wound on
yeah,
your
don't
knee.
don't look at it. It'll look back at you. What do we have on the docket? Like
Well,
we kind of did our little weekly roundup.
well, how dare you? How dare you? You don't want to talk about horses?
Horses have been. Sorry, a moment for horses.
That would be funny if we just said a moment for horses and then did not say anything more.
That's it. That's our segment on horses.
Horses!
We need a horse sting, like some like neigh sound, like.
Whenever horses become relevant, we hit the
Can
horse.
What if we did like weekly horse? Like this is our favorite horse that we found today.
That's such a good idea, and we could recycle through both breeds
Yeah.
and also just random
Yeah.
horses that we encountered during
Yes.
the week.
Yes. Like
Like-
I saw a horse today. I took a picture of it. Look at this horse. Because listen, horses have been very important to us as of recently.
There's literally look at this bag. Look at this bag. It's up here. It has a horse
on
it has a horse on it.
I'm telling
And
you guys.
So me and Nathan recently had an adventure, courtesy of a girly that we graduated with.
Yes.
She's the best. She has been riding horses for basically her whole life.
Yeah.
And she allowed us to ride her horse.
For a horse who literally had just gotten done doing a competition. Like he was tired as fuck.
No, literally.
And this horse let our oaf asses get on his back. And it was a really informative experience because like and I already said this before, but like going into it, and I think just going into like an experience like with any, I don't know, just especially with riding a horse, you think, I could do that. Yeah, I see that person riding a horse. I mean, at least me. I thought, yeah, I could get on that horse and ride it. It just seems so much easier than it actually is. But you know in your head, it's not that easy. And it wasn't at all because it takes so much
No.
more brain power and like just composure to
Composure's
like
a very
ride
good
a
word.
horse.
This is like, okay, this is what was enlightening to me about I felt like I was filming and watching a documentary at the same time.
Yeah.
When
No,
we were there.
that's literally how it felt because we kept taking like photos and videos and stuff like that, but we were just like discussing.
we
We
were
were like
probably so annoying.
we
To,
probably
like,
were, but like I could kind of like
Like I was like giggling,
I could
taking
feel
pictures
it.
of you on the horse and being like, look, Nathan's on a horse! A horse!
I want
Like,
to pull up the pictures of us on a horse. We can insert the pictures in post. Here are
here's
the pictures of us on the horse.
Here's pictures of us on horse, or
And,
even a video.
We also have videos, so
There's proof.
that will be playing.
In
for
case you
you.
didn't
In
believe
case
that
you
we
didn't believe
that we
how
rode a
dare
horse
you? We rode a horse.
at the same time.
Oh, I bet we could have done that too.
I think that would have been good if I was on the back and you were on the front steering the horse.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Now I will say, so this girly who graciously let us ride her horse, she told us right before we got on the horse. She was like, "Did you just look up horses?"
Yes, I'm just prepared.
Wait, what was that? Ah!
You can buy it for $27.99 if you'd like.
Wait, girl, it's $15.90.
Oh, $15.99. $15.95.
Wait, I need.
What is it, like
that.
a figurine?
Okay, for the audio listeners, how do I begin to describe like what? So Nathan, we just be doing everything all the time.
Yes,
but
everything
so,
everywhere all at once.
Yes, And Nathan looked up horses to give us a visual reference.
Of what a horse looks like.
In case you're not familiar with what a horse is, Nathan looked up horses on Google search, and the first thing that came up was an Amazon product. It's a figurine that is a mixture between a shark and a horse. So it has hoofs, but the top looks like a shark. It has a tail too. That's important. I like how.
What were you talking about before we laid our eyes upon the shark?
You can't, Nathan. You literally can't pull up something like that and expect me to not look at that. Like,
no, I didn't mean to.
Like, you know how to stimulate me. Horses and strange looking items. That's both of those things
together.
Oh my god, I can't look at the screen.
All right, just continue your story. You're saying this girlie that let us ride her horse.
Yes, she told us right before we got on the horse that there is a good chance that the horse wouldn't move, like when we got on the horse, because the horse is trained to listen to the girlie. It's not like a horse meant for like what's it called, like not domestic, but like recreational use.
Yes.
And I was like, oh shat. But Nathan rode the horse first.
I slid.
Nathan slayed that horse. That horse, like, of course at the beginning, like, y'all were learning each other, y'all were understanding each other.
Yeah.
But that horse listened to you by the end. And
he did.
And it made me understand, like, the part of the horse girl world that is the bond between the horse and the rider, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that horse straight up, like, would not listen to us the way it listened to her.
I can't remember what the term is, but there's a certain facet of animals that are extremely in tune to emotions, to feelings, like, of other animals around them or other people around them. And horses are one of those animals. I have this little thing here. It says, research shows that horses recognize and react to human emotions expressed by facial cues alone. And, like, they very much react to your mood and your body language and just how you're acting around them. So, like, and, like, I knew that, I heard that whenever she was talking about it. And you really believe it, though, whenever it's, like, you're on the horse, and you're on the horse, and, like, you're doing the things you're supposed to be doing, but the horse is still not responding because you're nervous, maybe your heart rate is a little high, maybe you're, like, you feel nervous. The horse can feel all of that. So she was saying, Nathan, slow your breathing down, do deep breaths, and do those same like, control the horse the same way, just slow down your breathing. And immediately the horse was like, okay, yeah, let's go. Like, immediately. And so
and immediately the horse replied.
You have to, and it's also, you have to, like, think about a lot of things all at once. You have to think about how your hands are on the stirrup, turning your head so that the horse will also, like, you can't just turn without physically turning to the left because the horse feels that. And then also keeping your posture really straight, steadying your breathing. There's so many things that go into it. The horse is feeling all of that. So it's not going to listen to you if you're just like, let's go, come on, yeah. Which apparently isn't a thing. Like, people that ride horses do not go, yeah.
Girl, that was, like, top 5 embarrassing moments was when I was on the back of that. No. I want it to be embarrassing because it was very funny to me. Like, I was like, why did I do that? Like, I was on this horse, and I did not have the demand of it that Nathan did because I think, like, this is what you were saying, is that you have to be assertive. Like, the horse will sense that you're not assertive. And so I was afraid to, like kick, kick the sides.
Yeah. That's the thing. You have to be forceful and, like, very direct, but without being too, like, because if you go too far, then he's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
No, if they can tell that you're being, like, malicious, they can tell that. But if they can tell that you're being assertive, they'll pick up on that, which is crazy that they can digest the difference. But I was scared of, like, doing the thing where you kick the sides of the horse.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to hurt the horse. And then it didn't occur to me until I was talking to the girlie. I was like, what's going on? She was like, girl, your little puny size, she didn't say puny, your little size 5 feet are not going to hurt that 1,200-pound animal.
The way she roasted you so hard, so quick in that moment.
And I was like, oh my god, I'm so cocky. I thought I'm able to hurt the horse. Like, in that way.
Yeah.
That horse is literally carrying me to the sunset.
I knew what you meant. Like, I didn't want to kick it either, but that's like, it's just weird because they're so sensitive, but at the same time, you can knock it on the side and it's like, okay, I'll listen to you. You just have to be very in tune with yourself and what the horse is feeling as well. Which I just like, it does give you an appreciation for horse girlies because they have such a crazy connection with these animals. Like that's insane to have like such a large beast, like to have a connection like that. It's kind of like
beast.
Respect, beast.
No, yes, that was like me being like, oh my god, I'm gonna hurt it. And then she's like, that is a 1,200-pound animal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it can hurt me. Like, it won't, but
I was kind of scared. Oh, another thing that happened during that time was,
oh my god, yes.
this was scary. My life flashed before my eyes for half a second.
In the moment, it felt like a terrible, like, Office moment. Like, from The Office, like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was like, oh my god. It literally felt like a movie. So I'm on the horse, doing great. The horses, we're just having a ball. We're, like, in the middle of the arena. And there's this other girlie training this other horse. She's doing a certain...
It was a young horse.
Yes, a certain type of training where you're basically just desensitizing them to stuff. So she's over here desensitizing him, I don't know, with a rope. Like, she has this rope, and she's like... It
was a very long rope. Like,
and, like, she's having the horse go around her. I don't know what was going on. All I know is the horse was attached to a rope that she was holding on to.
And the rope was long.
Yes. That didn't last for long because the horse whipped away and got loose and started running around. And the rope is just dragging behind the horse. And so it starts to go, like, the horse starts to make its rounds around me, and I'm on the other horse. And just so you know, I'm on the other horse. And the rope is starting to wrap around the horse's legs.
And then the other horse starts to freak out.
Yeah,
like...
and it just starts to get really scary. And she was like, "Move, take him away!" And I was like, "Ah!" So like in that moment, I had to be like, "Oh, be one with the horse. Okay, let's go." And he just like listened, and we
because
just walked away.
If you showed that you were anxious,
Yeah,
the
then
horse wouldn't have
the
fucking
horse-
listened. Like,
the horse would be anxious. You know what I mean? So it was really scary for a moment. Like she was like, "Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna do in that situation. Honestly, like I wasn't expecting that, and that scared the fuck out of me because you think riding a horse is safe, but things like that can just happen, or like the horse can like step on you or something, or shift its weight, and you're done for. So
no, girl, like imagine if someone like ran around you with a big old rope. And,
I would like freak out. I'd fly away.
with my wings.
I don't have wings, but I'd figure out a way to fly immediately.
Fly away, horse.
A Pegasus, if you will.
Would you be a unicorn or a Pegasus?
Pegasus.
Right?
Yeah.
And
But I would like to be a unicorn as well.
You could be both.
A majestic unicorn that like frolics through the forest and is like so mystical and magical.
Oh my god, I have a great segment idea.
Oh my god, what?
That has to do with horses, and it's gonna make y'all come back next week because we're not doing it this episode.
Okay.
Which cartoon horse are you?
Oh yes. Wait, did we put that down?
I don't think so. Maybe
I think it was best horses.
best horses.
Which we can also do.
No, but every week I think it's a good idea to do best horse.
Yes.
So for this week, I'm gonna say best horse is AJ. That was the horse that we rode.
You're so right, and we've already inserted. I was trying to find my best horse for this week, but honestly, you're right. AJ was the best horse.
I think it's perfect start because we did ride that horse.
We did. You're so right.
And then we'll insert pictures of us on AJ. But but I think that would be a great tier list for the future. Is best car like My Little Ponies, Barbie horses, like the one down the street, like
the one that I found on the road, just walking alone.
The one
I was driving the other day in Bryan, and there was like 50 horses with a bunch of like cowboys on them, and like they were just walking on the side of the highway. It was pretty cool.
I wish that was me.
I know.
Like how
I want to gallop
wish.
into the wilderness on a horse so badly, and I think
and no one ever sees you again.
After that experience with AJ, I believe that is in my future. I do. I will have a horse one day. I will gallop into the wilderness.
I think that will be the last time that I see you.
Yeah.
Like, I will know that it's time for us to part ways for the rest of our lives when you come home. You're about 65
It's
and you're graying and you're like, Aubrey,
it's like sunset out, and I'm like, I just show up at your house on a horse.
and you have a bouquet of roses. You're like, this is the last time. I'm like, I wipe a tear from my eye. I'm like,
You have your little handkerchief.
I don't know. I'm like,
And I just gallop into the sunset, and you never see me again.
and we don't have to say anything to each other because
No,
we both know.
We know that it's time for horse time. And horse time is the best time. So.
Horse time, come on, grab your friends, go to very distant lands.
Check the
What?
horse and the horse. The horses never end. It's horse time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, don't make me think about him. He's
we're-
gonna be my thoughts for the rest of the day.
We're at 47 minutes, so should we get into our segment, or do we want?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know we're filling up the time.
Girl,
I know.
we just had so much to say about horses.
I know we have a lot to say about horses, and more to come. This will not be the last you hear about horses. Horses will show up in every single episode of this podcast. It has to. It's like a must.
I have a
We need-
horse bag.
We
I
need
have
a horse in the
sweatshirt.
intro. We need a horse in the intro.
Wait, like a spin-in horse.
Yes, or just kind of like it just like moves across the screen like
it goes kind of like this, so it looks like it's galloping.
I can't wait.
Okay, but stay tuned for that. The intro for this podcast, the intent.
Hopefully you've already seen the intro at the beginning of this episode.
I was gonna say it's like talking about like the opening.
Yeah.
After the opening happened.
Yeah, and it hasn't been made yet, but hopefully it has by the time you're watching this.
That's true. It will be.
It will be.
But the horse will be there.
The horse will be there. There will be a horse every week. We will talk about our favorite horse. Best in show.
And there's no worst horse.
Never.
Because there's no such
And
thing.
no such thing as a bad horse.
Unless it's a mule. That's not a horse. It's half horse. Yeah.
I like mules. I think I am a mule.
Oh my god, that's right. We were talking about what. Okay, we can't get into
We
what
can't
horse
get into
we are.
it. We can't get into
We
it.
get that's all. We're gonna spend another
That's a
hour talking about
whole-
horses.
That's a whole other bucket of worms. Hey, Bobby, you know what it's time for?
Oh my god, Nathan, what time is it? Nathan, what time is it?
It's time for...
Should they or should they not do drag?
It's time to figure out if these American historical figures should or should not do drag. Okay, I want you to go first. I want you to go first.
Okay, we have to, in case it wasn't clear. So this is a segment that we've decided that we're going to do, where we have a category of people, maybe even characters, a category of living things, and we're going to decide if they should or should not do drag. So the category today is American historical figures. So me and Nathan both have each prepared 5 American historical figures.
Yes.
And we're going to ask each other whether these people should or should not do drag.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
As simple as that.
Do you want to go first, or you want?
I want you to go first because I'm just really excited. I just am so excited. Do you have photos, or do you want me to pull them, look them up as we're going?
Well, in the case that you don't have the visual off the top of your head,
I just want to look at the visual as I'm making my decision of whether the really hard decision, like the very crucial decision, if they should or should not do drag, and I just need to know what I need to see every aspect of their face.
Okay, so
I can look them up as we're going.
Mine certainly escalate
Okay.
as they go on. So I start
Okay.
off pretty tame. So my first, should Davy Crockett do drag?
Okay, I need to see a picture of this bitch. Davy Crockett. He was a Texas
He was at the Alamo.
Texas hero.
Texas hero. He died.
He died for our sins.
Davy Crockett died for my sins.
This man,
Yeah, he's wearing like a raccoon hat.
my gut immediately is saying yes, he should do drag because let me just make a couple of points here. Number one, he has some animal print here, and I think that if he were to incorporate his style into a drag persona, he could incorporate like that into like his outfits. Like he could have like a little raccoon tail or something like, or like a dead raccoon kind of like
Yes.
draped over his shoulder or something. It could be like 19. I don't know what era.
Oh,
You know
girl,
how,
this
like,
is the
1920s they kind
Alamo.
of had like okay, I know that's not 1920s, but like you know how like in the 20s they kind of like that was like kind of like a thing was like the
The
furs,
furs,
yes,
yeah.
yes. I feel like he would like give that vibe in his drag persona. He'd be like a flapper girl.
Yes. Okay. And like that would be like a great drag skit. I feel like the Battle of the Alamo, but like cunty.
Yes. I could also see him in like a blinged out like army suit or something. I don't even know if that's the right thing, but
Thanking him for serving.
thanking
Thanking him for his
him for
service.
serving.
Thank you for your service.
There's so
Davy
many reasons
Crockett.
why Davy Crockett should do drag.
Should do drag.
Listen,
But we can't spend too
I
much
know,
time
I know.
on each person.
I'm just gonna say also the fringe. Like, there's just so many things
That's
here
so true.
that he can put into his drag persona. So I would say that Davy Crockett should do drag. Okay.
Absolutely.
Should I do one of mine next, and we just trade off?
Yes,
Okay,
I
great.
will say after you do yours, there are two people that have to go together for mine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a tour right now. Aubrey, do you think that Lewis and Clark should do drag?
Wait, Lewis and Clark they're not this. Okay, this is gonna sound like tone deaf. They're not the same as the Wright brothers. The Wright brothers flew the plane, did they not? Okay, Lewis and Clark just
Lewis and Clark were explorers.
Westward
yes.
Ho.
Westward Ho.
Okay.
Pocahontas. Even though Pocahontas literally did all the work for them, I actually don't really know the story that well. All I know is that they didn't do shit because they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. I think only upon are we saying okay, upon the condition that they are like a package duo.
Okay. So I think that it can either be one or the like one of them should not be able to do drag, the other one can, or if they are a package duo, like they need to find something that works for them because honestly,
This is problematic.
looking at them, I just don't know yet.
This is problematic. This is the thing is I think that they would do absolutely stellar as a package duo. You know why? Because they could do like skits like Westward Ho and make it into like make it HOE.
Oh yeah.
Like Westward Ho, and then it would be about
I
like
feel like
them being like hoes and completely disturbing Pocahontas
Yeah.
and her vibes.
I agree. I think that they would get into some hot water because they would probably do something like controversial and offensive.
That's true, like
Yeah,
insensitive to Pocahontas.
Yeah, they'd be like, but wait, but we knew Pocahontas, so like we should be able to do this, and RuPaul would be like, no, sweetie, no, sashay away. So
Because you did a really racially and ethnically insensitive
Lewis,
skit.
this is what
Now
she would do.
sashay
She
away.
go, Lewis and Clark, your Pocahontas realness was not real. And I don't know. Anyways, I think they would just be downright
Lewis
offensive.
and Clark, y'all proved that y'all really are Westward hoes. Sashay away.
I feel like if RuPaul said that though, that would be like a compliment. Like if you proved to yourself to be a Westward hoe,
I'm changing my answer upon what you said. I don't think so. I think that they would get into hot water simply because Pocahontas slayed.
Pocahontas slayed them both, and Pocahontas. I thought about putting Pocahontas on this list, but it's just so obvious that yes, Pocahontas can do drag.
Do drag.
Pocahontas did drag all the fucking time just by slaying every single day.
That's very
She
true.
did drag just in her essence. So, and also there is this really famous picture of her. I'm gonna pull it up. We can't spend too much time on this, but there is a picture of her like in full drag. It's so funny. I don't even know how to spell her name. Pocahontas. Like,
Pocahontas.
there's this one image that I'm thinking of.
I was gonna say, because I think that there are, like...
Well, there's no actual, like, images of her.
Oh, wait, okay. I thought... That's embarrassing. I thought... Wait, yeah. Oh my god,
Right?
Drag King.
Right?
Wait, that's right, because I think part of Pocahontas' story is that they tried to westernize her.
Yeah.
And then she was like, really?
She was like,
Really?
bitches.
But oh my god, that's literally
Like, she's
literally so
full
true.
on doing drag, and like she doesn't look very happy though. Like, this is not her drag persona, but she did it. She still did it, and she ate.
She ate though she didn't want to.
That's okay.
So
Alright.
I have a package deal for
Okay,
you, but
okay.
I'm going to mention to them, like, we're gonna do one, and then it's going to be followed by another
So
one.
they're not a package deal.
No, they're not a package
Okay,
deal.
Okay.
Okay, so
Wait. What was our consensus on Lewis and Clark?
no, they should
They
not.
should not
Not
do
do
drag.
drag!
Okay, great. What's the
It's
enlighten me.
Bernie Sanders.
Oh, okay.
And I put him as a historical figure because he's basically in the ground. So
He is basically in the ground. I think he will live on in meme culture
his
and
picture.
political culture forever.
The picture. Okay, I have an opinion, but obviously this is for you to decide.
Okay, so wait, this is the package deal?
You will understand.
Okay.
They're not a package deal,
Oh,
but they,
no.
but
I see what you're saying. The duo. Okay. Bernie. So I'm supposed to decide Bernie first. Okay. Bernie, like what? Like Bernie would just do grandma core because he's old. Like, he's not an old person that can slay. He would just do granny core.
But do you think, like, you know that image of him
Of
where
him.
he's sitting in the chair?
I think that's enough for me to say yes. I think
That's what I was thinking.
because he was cunting. He didn't know he was cunting, but he was cunting.
Like, that's a lot of potential. Like, that's a lot of potential. Like, he's in that chair. He's so far from another individual.
Like, that is a cunt.
Sitting,
In the
like,
best way possible. Like this is what a drag queen does.
I love COVID times. Like, I just absolutely love how far apart everyone is. Like,
I'm just like, he could go on stage at a nightclub and do this, and everyone would literally like
insert applause sound
Yeah,
here.
insert
It's-
applause out like that. Like, everyone would love him for that. So I do think that he's like just effortlessly in his essence. Yes, he can do
Doing
drag,
drag.
but will he look good? No. Will his drag persona be like anything great? No. Honestly, I don't think he can slay as a drag queen, but if he does this pose and that pose only, I think he can.
Maybe the question for Bernie Sanders should be, should he go on stage and do this pose?
Yes. So I think that settles it. I think he should do drag.
He should do drag. And I think it, like, 95% of that is the mittens that he's wearing.
Oh, the mittens do it all.
Like, it's the way
And the
that
mask.
they're...
And the mask, how it's like just a little slanted. His legs. I mean, it's just kind of everything.
You're everything, Bernie.
He's everything.
Okay,
so what's the other?
So, you know Bernie Sanders. What about Colonel Sanders?
Oh. How do you spell Colonel?
Colonel, like it's COLO
No.
Sanders. As in Kentucky Fried Realness.
Wait,
Colonel Sanders.
but which Colonel Sanders? There's so many, like the OG.
I am talking about the concept of Colonel
Okay,
Sanders.
okay.
Like, it could be any of these people.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. I mean,
Absolutely.
there's no question about it. He would slay in drag. He would not just be. He does drag. Like, that's like a part of his thing. I feel like
Yes.
is that he like dresses up and like does wacky shit.
I think that, like, he could have so much to do with, like, you know, his chicken vibes.
Yes,
like,
He'd be
also,
a campy ass.
wait. But look at his cane. Like, look at his cane.
Yes, he would have like the sophisticated, like, what's the opposite? Cougar. He'd be like the cougar, like,
Yes.
aesthetic of drag.
He would also like old, like, Southern showgirl, like, kind of.
Yes, and he would just bring in fried chicken every now and then into his like act somehow. Like, it's a part of his act.
He could be called, like, Kentucky Fried Realness or something like that. I burped.
Nice burp. I honestly, I can't wait for Colonel Sanders to have his debut as a drag queen, because he absolutely should do drag.
He
There's no
should do drag.
No question about it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I love his little grin.
I can't wait to show you who I have next. I actually don't know who's going to come up next, but I know it's going to be great. Actually,
Did you put him on shuffle?
I have 6 of them, so I don't want to... Oh, God. Don't look away. Look away.
Okay. I'm looking at my bags. Look at
Okay,
my horse
okay,
bag, my
okay.
sanctuary.
I'm excited for this.
Oh my, wait,
Nikola Tesla.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know who Nikola Tesla is?
Who founded Tesla?
Not... No. That was unfortunately Elon Musk, but...
Wait, I forgot that was Elon Musk. Ah! That's but why? This man is slaying.
Okay, so let me just... So, Nikola Tesla, he created the Tesla coil, which is that thing that... The thing... Mrs. Farah brought it into class once. It was like... That was a science teacher from our past. But it was like it's a big metal ball thing, and it goes like... Zzz, it has like zappies, you know?
Oh my god, yes.
I can pull it up.
And for...
For what purpose?
Yes, for what purpose?
I don't know exactly
Tesla
what it
coil.
is. But he created this, and I think it's just like, you know, it
Why don't we
creates
have one of these in our
electricity.
home?
You know, fun fact about me, I asked for one of these for Christmas one year, and I told Mrs. Fair, I told her, I am getting a Tesla coil for Christmas. Just you wait. I'm so excited. And guess what I didn't get for Christmas? A Tesla coil.
What would that be dangerous to have? Like,
I don't know a lot about Tesla coils. All I know
did you
is
just see one in science class and you're like, that's
yes, I was
coming
like, this is
home
great.
with
No,
me?
I don't think they are dangerous because you can conduct it through. Like, look, someone's like putting it on their hands.
Wait, I think I remember messing with it.
Yeah, we like put our hands on the thing. Anyways, I don't know exactly what that contributed to like society, but Nikola Tesla did that. He was kind of like a crazy ass bitch though. Like he would like stay up for like hours on end, and would like make himself go crazy because of like how he was like a mad scientist. Basically, he's a very good example of like a mad scientist, and I just feel like that gives me drag vibes. Like,
well, despite anything that he ever did, despite any of the inventions, regardless of how he contributed to society, society, that picture of him,
it cunts.
Gives like
Violet Chachki.
He's clean. Like I think that he's gay. I think that
he may have been gay. I don't know.
I think that he's like, it's just like I have to like do what he's doing. Like he's like there's no way like with that bone structure,
he's very attractive. He's very, very, very attractive.
He's making my heart flutter as we speak.
Imagine what he would look like as a woman. I mean, he would fucking cunt the house down.
You know, wait.
What?
Okay, pull up. You know that pic? You know when Freddie Mercury did drag, like, but he kept his mustache?
Oh.
Freddie Mercury. Wait, look up Freddie Mercury. I want to be free.
Freddie. I love doing this with one hand. Freddie.
I want to be.
To
break free.
Want to be. Wow, you got your Queen lyrics wrong. Oh, yes, I remember this music video.
He would eat that
right
the fuck
Nikola Tesla
up.
Could do this in drag.
Like, no, like, don't get rid of that mustache, honey. Like, that is spectacular.
That is spectacular.
And I don't know, like, he just looks like he would look great in a waist trainer.
He would. I'm saying he's Violet Chachki as fuck.
Like, his chest is out.
I know, his chest.
Like,
he has confidence. He's a little crazy, and, like, I feel like drag queens are. He would be a very polished, sexy ass drag queen. Like I wouldn't be able to tell. He doesn't
look like he would tell me much, and when he would say something, I would be like, "What?"
Yeah,
I'd be like, but then he would go on stage and like, "What? Are you okay?"
Like, how many hours of sleep have you had? None? Oh, okay.
And then he wouldn't say anything. He would just keep walking. But like, I think that he certainly would do drag.
Absolutely, he should do
I love.
drag.
And he could definitely incorporate his invention somehow into like a dance or a skit.
Yeah, he could. Well, he would bring out his like Tesla coil, and like he would do like a whole show, and like that would be like his. Yeah, he'd be like, zzz, zzz, like just zapping everyone.
And there's definitely like some kind of song that he could lip sync to that has to do with
Yeah.
electricity.
Oh! I could name
None.
none off the top of my head, but I.
Oh, I could name absolutely none of them right now. Oh, Nathan, you know what I want?
Yeah.
You know what I think that
A
we
bento
should do?
box. I really want a bento box. Sorry, continue.
Wait, that's right. You're getting a bento box.
Can't wait.
Wait.
Oh wait, were you just about to?
No.
What were you gonna
Wait.
suggest?
Wait. Do you have money on the thing?
I only have enough for one bento box, and even if
Maybe?
I did, I have to ration. I have to ration that
You have
shit
to
out.
We're having housekeeping
We're
on
having-
camera.
So.
I want to get a Chick-fil-A nugget platter.
Oh. That sounds so good.
I know.
Like for parties, and then like whenever they'd get cold, it's just like so much better. Like I don't know why, but cold Chick-fil-A nuggets are just. I just want to eat so many of them. I'd stuff them in my mouth like chipmunk cheeks.
I think I might order a platter after this. He should do
He
drag.
should do drag. Okay, let's go
But
on to your
I'm-
next person. Let's see, where are we at?
No, this is my turn.
We're
I'm on my-
we're an hour and 7 minutes.
Oh, girl.
We gotta
perfect
we gotta
timing.
wrap up this segment.
Well, good thing that we each only have 2 people left.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Should Helen Keller do drag, or should she?
Oh,
should
Miss
she...
Thing. Oh, Miss Thing.
But the thing is that we always talk about Helen Keller and we never know what she looks like.
I know exactly what she looks like, because I've done a lot of research on this hoe. I mean, there's the young Helen Keller, and then there's old Helen Keller. And you know what? Old Helen Keller slays so much harder than young Helen Keller.
No, old Helen Keller has become more confident and doesn't care what the haters think.
Oh, absolutely not.
But young Helen Keller looks a little bit true, like she looks like she would be a little bit homophobic.
Yes, I agree. And maybe she was. I think
She
I think
probably
that
was.
this girly right here,
Was Helen Keller homophobic?
I think she's seeing herself in the future doing drag in this photo, and she's going, yes, I can't wait. Or maybe she was seeing herself in another life doing drag, because she doesn't have that many years left. Or maybe she's gonna do drag right now.
Who knows?
Maybe that's a hat. I don't know what the hell she's holding. It's like leaves or something.
Or she looks like, though, she doesn't like. And I'm not saying this because she's blind, but it doesn't look like she would have that creative of a drag costume.
I don't think she has the drive. I don't think she wants to drag that hard, you know? Like, I think she
She's
could.
like, sure.
She'd
sure.
be like, okay, and then, like, she's gonna go on stage and do, like, nothing, and then RuPaul's gonna be like, your dance number was... I can't think of a good...
Less than a serve.
I need to think of, like, a Helen Keller pun, though.
You need to go...
I didn't see the power there. Or hear it, for that matter.
In fact, I can't even talk about it. And then
Too
Helen Keller,
soon.
poor Helen. And then
She's rolling in her grave right now.
Someone would be signing into her hand about what he was saying.
And she just... So then just be like...
She would.
You're so right, though. They would do that. She had a person do the other signs in her hand. That's... Wow.
I'm glad... But that would be a shame that she wouldn't hear the tone.
I don't think she should do drag. I just don't think she would do it. I don't think she would do it for us.
I think that even if she should, she would not. And so,
Yeah.
and because of the fact that we're already teetering, I think that she should not.
She should not do drag. Why are there so many things? I need to open up my thing. Don't look.
Okay. I'm looking at the wall.
Okay. Should Emily Dickinson do drag?
Who is that? Like Charles Dickinson's like relative?
Oh, wait. Is that her name? Wait.
Girl, know your
Emily-
contestants.
Emily Dickinson.
But I don't know who she is. I've heard the name, but I don't know.
She's a poet.
Oh, she's a poet.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, she's
so
a popular poet.
So I'm getting liberal.
I'm getting liberal, but
But with that face,
I'm
darling.
so sorry.
But with that face,
I'm so
darling.
sorry, girlie, but you just weren't made for this. You're not cut out. You simply just are not cut out.
Hey. I think the answer was no the moment she decided to cut her hair like that.
I just don't know if. Yes, but also her face simply just like. Imagine like a drag look on her face. Like she would look like a squirrel. She would look like some animal, like an ibis or a crane or something. She'd look like a bird. She already looks like a bird. You just look like a more fancy bird, and we don't need more birds.
And it's the fact that she can't look at the camera look at she's looking over the camera.
One eye is kind of looking somewhere else.
I think that she would appreciate drag. I think that she wants to do it really desperately.
She's an avid Drag Race watcher, but she can never go on the show.
She doesn't have what it takes.
She does not have what it takes. She does not have star power.
I'm really stuck on that haircut. Like, it just looks like there's a bubble on her head.
It looks a little wet. And
it looks like
she's sweating a little bit.
It looks like she took like gel and combed it at the top.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
And she like plastered the bangs to her forehead. Maybe she was nervous. But that's the thing, she can't be nervous if she's gonna do drag.
Exactly. This is a hard.
The show
must go on, and this world is not pretty, girl. And you know what? You're too pretty for this. Sorry.
Dry your tears.
Dry your tears. You should not do drag.
Pack up, and go home.
And sashay away.
Wait, we should have a sound thing that's like RuPaul going.
We're gonna.
Oh
wait, we're gonna have a soundboard.
We are.
We will.
There's gonna be a variety of horse noises.
Oh, so many, just different.
Beautiful horses.
We're gonna have beautiful horses. We don't have time to explain that.
Next.
What's your next one?
Okay.
Let's just do one more each, I guess.
Well, I only have one more.
Oh, okay, got it.
So, should or should not the Kool-Aid Man do drag?
Wait. American historical figures.
American historical figures. I looked it up last night. I was like, oh my god, the Kool-Aid Man. The Kool-Aid Man is Kool-Aid, an American company. It is.
Okay.
And he's been around for a long time. He's been around since like the 80s, I'm pretty sure.
You know, you got me. I spelled Kool-Aid wrong.
Kool-Aid.
Emily, the Kool-Aid Man.
Okay, but do you know that like haunting, animation of the Kool-Aid Man suffocating a person? Have you seen that before? Oh wait.
Okay, so now I need to pull it up.
But okay, no, it's like this like little animation that somebody made of the Kool-Aid Man trapping a human. Kool-Aid Man animation. Yeah, that's probably all you need.
What's gonna happen?
Wait, does it not have it?
Oh,
Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, is it this? No.
No, I think like.
Oh wait, no.
Maybe look up like Kool-Aid Man traps person.
Kool-Aid Man. Does he suffocate them?
Well, you'll
traps person animation.
Wait.
Kills innocent victim?
It's this one. It's that one.
Oh my god. Oh, I have seen this. So happy. Okay. You know, that was a slay. And honestly, what if he did that on stage? If he did that on stage, I'd be gagged.
So did that man.
He's already doing drag. Like, he's doing drag.
He is already a persona.
Yeah, and so the answer's totally clear. But also look at this. Like look at all these drag looks.
Oh my god, that would be such a good through the decades.
Through the decades.
Yes.
He's a cutie patootie.
Oh. I don't know, not that one. Get that one off the screen.
I think that he would slay in drag. He would have some great awesome performances that would be really out of the box. I would not expect him to trap someone and kill them. So honestly, he really gagged me, and he would never sashay away. He'd win Drag Race.
And he would not say a word the entire time because I'm guessing that he can't speak.
You're so right. He would be silent but deadly. He'd be so mysterious. No one would know what he's thinking.
What I'm trying to wrap my brain around though is like, so this is just what he's naked. I'm assuming in this picture, right? He's not wearing anything.
Right.
So what would it look like for the Kool-Aid Man to wear a costume when he himself is basically a costume?
I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
it would look even better. I mean, look at him here. He's wearing like a little beach outfit. Like he could put on a bra. He could put on a bikini.
Hey, where would the bra? Would it go over his mouth? Like.
Yeah, why not?
That's
It's
so,
camp.
That's so. He's very camp.
Yeah.
The Kool-Aid Man invented camp. I don't know about
He
you.
did, and he should do drag.
The Kool-Aid Man
100%.
should do drag. I agree.
I'm so glad you brought him up. I mean, I don't know what this podcast would be without him.
American historical figures.
You're so right. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, last one. This is kind of a no-brainer anyways, but I'm going to pull him up.
I know who it is. It's
Who did you think it was going to be?
Abraham Lincoln.
No.
Oh my God, is that?
Should MLK Jr.
Yeah.
do drag?
Yes, he should.
Look at those eyelashes.
Like his facial structure,
It's
like the way that he's talking with his hands.
He would be the most beautiful drag queen.
Very prolific. Like
Yes.
I think that like he'd be like, okay, well you didn't fucking pay attention to my speech.
Oh.
How
he
about
would,
this?
He
Like-
would win Drag Race because he would just like he would argue with every other drag queen and just make him feel so like small, but in a good way, like he was right. And then they would just
Yeah.
like all just ruin their competition, and he would end up just winning because he's so good at like persuading people.
I can see like him winning Drag Race and then all of the losers standing there and then he just like skips away. Like he skips.
Oh, a nice little skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he would look so good.
No,
lace
his
front
oh
wig.
my God, like him was like look at him, eyeliner.
Eyeliner, a beautiful like finger waved wig,
Oh my God.
like a nice lip, some lashes.
keep the stash.
Keep the stash. Oh, absolutely. And
Yeah.
a beautiful like red gown. I mean, he would just
And a
slay.
beautiful and a nude pump.
The nude pump would have done it.
A nude pump would have done it.
We
We don't have time to
we
tell
don't
that
have time,
story.
we don't have time to tell that story, but
Next week we will explain the phrase a nude pump would have done it.
listen, y'all.
That's
I
a great
think,
segment
I do
idea.
think what?
Would a nude pump solve this outfit?
Oh, we need to write this stuff down.
Girl, once we listen to it back, we'll be like, that was a great idea.
I do think that Martin Luther King Jr. will do drag, even though he's not here anymore. He will, like in
He
our
will.
dreams,
I think he is.
and he is, and he has, and he
will,
must, and
and
he
he-
will,
and he must.
should, and he should do
Do
drag.
drag.
Thank you, everyone. This has been.
Should they or should they not do drag?
Oh, just the beginning of the soundboard is just
I know.
so it taunts me so.
Well, we have gotten to
Sexy.
an hour and 20 minutes, so we got to wrap it up.
Oh, but it is really hot in this closet.
It has been really hot. My leg kind of hurts.
Yeah, I've changed like positions a few times. Okay, well, see you online, I guess.
Is that your sign off?
What should my sign up be? I'm Bob.
I'm Friends.
This has been
Bob and Friends.
Good night,
Bye.
horses.
Bye, horses.
Nay! Nay! That's it. Cut it.